Hello, welcome to the Selling the Fairfax County presentation. My name is Michael Listel. I'm the Supplier Diversity Program Coordinator with the Department of Purchasing and Supply Management. In this first segment, we'll give you some general knowledge to help guide you through Fairfax County's procurement process. Many of the principles covered in this presentation also apply to not only Fairfax County, but other local procurement entities as well. Fairfax County is considered a local procurement entity. These also may be municipalities, authorities, and jurisdictions. Some examples include the town of Herndon, the city of Falls Church, Fairfax and Loudoun counties, Fairfax County Water Authority. All are examples of public purchasing bodies, all of which procure millions of dollars in goods and services to support their public infrastructure. Procurement activity in Fairfax County is publicly funded. As a result, qualified vendors have an equal opportunity to take part in the procurement process. Fairfax County procurement is governed by the Fairfax County Purchasing Resolution. The Purchasing Resolution is authorized by the Virginia Public Procurement Act and is available for download or by hard copy from the Department of Purchasing and Supply Management's office. The Fairfax County Purchasing Resolution clearly defines our processes, but it also clearly defines offerers' roles, rights, and responsibilities in that procurement process. In the same spirit as the VPPA, the Fairfax County Purchasing Resolution seeks to do a few things. First, it seeks to ensure the procurement process is conducted in a fair and impartial manner or level the playing field. It also seeks to ensure qualified vendors have access to public business opportunities, meaning all vendors meeting minimum qualifications are eligible to submit an offer. It seeks to maximize competition. We try to have as much open competition as possible. This assists us in keeping prices reasonable. It also defines our procurement rules and regulations. Here are a couple of statutes that Fairfax County is subject to, as well as the VPPA. The Virginia Freedom of Information Act is a formal legal request for information. As most documents are public domain, a vFOIA request entitles the requester to most non-proprietary documents. vFOIA requests have administrative and material costs associated with each of those requests. In the marketing segment, we'll show you how it is possible to obtain an abundance of information using the online contract register, which all but eliminates the need to request information via FOIA. Additionally, you may contact the appropriate contract specialist to schedule an appointment to review contract documents. Fairfax County is also subject to the Uniform Commercial Code, which standardizes state laws governing financial contracts with the exception of real estate. It is a legal cornerstone for all exchanges of goods and services and serves to resolve conflicts between state laws. Fairfax County employs approximately 12,000 full-time employees, so it's difficult to know who does what sometimes. But here are some pertinent roles to the procurement process. The Fairfax County Vendor Coordinator exists to assist vendors through the registration process for the Fairfax County Vendor Internet Portal. The Fairfax County Supplier Diversity Program Coordinator operates the Supplier Diversity Program. Fairfax County has a designated purchasing agent. Only the purchasing agent or a designated delegate on their behalf is authorized by the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors to enter into a contract on behalf of Fairfax County. The purchasing agent is also responsible for the procurement processes for Fairfax County government and Fairfax County public schools. Fairfax County maintains an average of 2,500 active contracts at any given time. The purchasing agent, therefore, has delegated authority to contract specialists to assist with that process. The contract specialists, under the direction of the purchasing agent and at the request of end users, oversee and manage the procurement process. There are currently 15 contract specialists who perform this function on a daily basis to serve the county end users. Contract specialists administer the contracting process to ensure policies and procedures are adhered to in a fair and ethical manner. While these contract specialists have expertise in government contracting, the program requirements are actually generated by the end users or the agencies themselves. Now we'll talk about the Vendor Internet Portal. The online Vendor Internet Portal is the latest feature of the procurement process. The portal is an online web-based tool that has 24/7 access and an enhanced feature set that will allow swifter payments to vendors. This also provides the county with more accurate invoicing process. The system is designed to automatically complete the now manual three-way check process. This process verifies that the contract price matches the invoice price, which matches the received goods. Once this three-way check has been verified, for vendors who are fully registered and approved in the portal, payments will be released electronically. eliminating mail times and accelerating the payment process. Vendors who are eligible to receive purchase orders electronically through the portal will also be able to invoice against that purchase order directly inside the portal. All registered vendors can receive electronic notifications of solicitations and manage their own company data directly in the portal. Registration in the portal is free and simple. You simply visit the website at www.fairfaxcounty.gov/vendor-portal and click on the link to register. To complete the form, you will need your company tax ID number or employer identification number and some general demographic information. Submit the form and you will be asked to verify your email by means of a system-generated email to the address you entered. After you have verified your email, you will receive 2 separate emails that contain registration credentials and a link to register. Log on using those credentials, you create your administrative user account and log into the portal. Once you have completed this process, the first step is to verify your company data is accurate and update your commodity codes or NIGP codes. For assistance with this and any other steps, you may contact the vendor coordinator. So here are the steps to getting registered in the VIP. If you have questions, the vendor coordinator and the VIP help desk team are very responsive and well equipped to handle all your registration needs. Fairfax County operates a supplier diversity program. The Supplier Diversity Program exists to execute some of the following functions: to assist vendors with locating or contacting the end users for your product or service, assist contract specialists with sourcing for solicitations, reports to the purchasing agent and the county executive, spend statistics on small, women, and minority-owned business participation in the procurement process. The program also hosts business-to-business matchmaking events like the annual vendor forum. Also conducts outreach efforts through the region. All of these efforts are undertaken and designed to increase the participation of small, women, and minority-owned business entities in the procurement process. While there are no mandates or preference programs in Fairfax County, the Supplier Diversity Program does track this information. Fairfax County does not certify vendors. However, the categories listed are defined by the Virginia Department of Minority Business Enterprise, who offers fast and free certification. For questions about certification, visit the website at www.dmbe.virginia.gov or by phone at 804-786-6585. The Fairfax County Supplier Diversity Program also recognizes certifications from other business development partners, the Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, and the Women's Business Enterprise National Council. Should your company hold any other certifications or classifications from other business development agencies, the Supplier Diversity Program Coordinator will record that classification for you. You can update your certification information in the vendor internet portal after you have completed your registration, or you can contact the Supplier Diversity Program Coordinator directly. As we mentioned earlier, no preference is given to, nor is Fairfax County under any mandate for SWAM companies. While Fairfax County does not offer these programs, the Commonwealth of Virginia offers such programs. Information on set-aside programs for the Commonwealth can be found on Virginia's electronic procurement portal, EVA. EVA has become a very powerful procurement tool and is definitely worth the time and investment to register. There are several resources available on EVA website that does not require registration. How to locate, access, and use some of these resources will be covered in a later segment. EVA is hosted by the Virginia Department of General Services. They've done a great job marketing the tool to localities in the Commonwealth. In fact, there are 840 agencies and localities that use EVA in some fashion, either to procure goods and services or to advertise procurement opportunities. Currently, there are 13,700 end users utilizing EVA and 57,000 plus companies looking to do business in EVA. There's a lot of traffic in EVA, and I suggest that you get some of that traffic. Here's how you can get some of that traffic directed to your company. Simply go on the website at www.eva.virginia.gov and click on the Sign Up tab. Training is available in multiple formats by video or written instruction. You can complete the registration application online or print it out and mail it in or fax it in. If you wish to be more proactive, here are some ways to do some homework and seek out opportunities. The Contract Register is an online database of active Fairfax County contracts. There's a wealth of information that can be viewed, My colleague will demonstrate this tool in a later segment. You can access this contract register anytime by going to the website at www.fairfaxcounty.gov/cregister. The Office of Purchasing and Supply Management's Contract Division houses the team that administers the contracting process and the purchasing agent. Bids and proposals are submitted to this office, and you can also obtain a copy of the purchasing resolution for free. Current solicitations available for bid are listed on the webpage at fairfaxcounty.gov/solicitation. Fairfax County Public Schools has a separate procurement office located on Gatehouse Road. They have 2 teams of contract specialists who manage the procurement process for school-specific requirements. While walk-ins are accepted at this office, it is recommended that you call ahead or visit their website. There are a few agencies that have the authority to engage in their own procurements. The Department of Administration for Human Services is one of those agencies, and from time to time exercise that authority. It is worth viewing their website for details on current opportunities. The Department of Housing and Community Development also has the authority to conduct its own procurements, as does Fairfax County Public Schools, the Design and Construction Services Division. The last agency I'll talk about is perhaps the largest in terms of dollars per procurement. The Department of Public Works and Environmental Services is responsible for capital construction project procurements. These procurements are valued at $1.5 million and up. If you are a capital construction firm, you need to visit their website and register for their bidders list, view the forecasted projects, and review pre-qualification requirements. You can do all these things at the address listed or call their office at 703-324-5111. The Fairfax County Economic Development Authority has several programs in place to assist businesses grow, develop, and sustain. These services run from locating commercial space to incubator space, from housing a SCORE and mentoring service to Entrepreneurship 101, a class that's offered on starting a business in Fairfax County. The Economic Development Authority produces the definitive guide, Doing Business with Fairfax County, available in paperback at no cost. Give them a call and see how they can help your business grow. 703-790-0600. Some tips that I think are important to reiterate is that you get registered in the Fairfax VIP or Vendor Internet Portal, as well as EVA. They cost nothing but a few minutes to register and provide so much opportunity. Use the contract register as a forecasting tool. This will help prevent you from wasting your time marketing your products or services when a contract has been recently awarded for the same commodity. While I mentioned registration, you want to make checking the current solicitations page a weekly habit. Just pick one day a week to check the register. You may see an opportunity that is out of the normal for your company.